I thought you said you were going to follow me up.
Yeah, but then I thought I might as well get it all done.
What time did you finish it then?
I don't know, it's getting late.
You're mad.
Yeah, well, I've just got the touching up of the paintwork to do.
I'll start on that. You go and get a couple of hours upstairs.
No, I've got to tidy up first.
I'll tidy up.
Well, let's do it together, eh? I won't be able to get any sleep until we've got this place cleared up and we're out of here.
Who's that?
Don't know, I'll get it. Keep this door shut. Hayley!
Morning, Spider.
Oh, yeah?
Not too early, am I?
No, yeah. It's all right, Hayley.
Oh, great. Hiya.
Hiya.
So, what do you think, then?
Oh, you're very quick learners.
Motivation.
Didn't have time not to be.
Very good round the switches.
Toy did those.
I was cutter and paster and he was hanger and smoother.
I can't see any air bubbles.
No, I double-checked.
Well, I think on the whole, my apprentices have done an excellent job. A bit messy, but anyway, done the curtains. Do you want me to hang them up?
Oh, yeah, great. We're not doing any painting around the window.
Oh, they're brilliant, Hayley.
Oh, thanks, Hayley. We really owe you.
What friends are for?
Well, we'll get this place cleared up and then that's it. I'd rather spend another night on a red wreck than risk anything else going wrong here.
Oh, we must be able to find a cheap little flat somewhere.
Oh, good, yeah, that's what else I was going to say to you. You know Linda, who works with us at the factory?
Yeah?
Well, she left her bed sit not that long ago, and I know that didn't used to cost her much a week.
What, and you reckon it might still be going?
I could find out.
Oh, Audrey, come in.
Well, if you put some clothes on. Did I wake you up?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, but you can guess what got me going this morning, can't you? I mean, the thought of that big bruiser being your dad. I mean, he really is your dad, is there?
You think I'd say he was if he wasn't?
Tom, I'm absolutely amazed you like chalk and cheese. I mean, is he always like that? I mean, picking fights with you all the time.
Oh, well, I'm a big disappointment to him. Being a hairdresser, he's ashamed of me.
Ashamed of you? I can't bear these prehistoric attitudes, you know. I mean, he should be glad that you've got a job at all, and especially when you enjoy. I'd tell him that, no.
Yeah, but you're not an ex-championship rugby player, Audrey.
What?
Well, that's where he's coming from. Being the famous Dougie Crusher Ferguson.
Oh, is there? Oh, and is rugby... Is that what he's still involved in, then?
No, he's got a printing business now. What he wants me to get into. And he can dream on.
Oh.
Maxine, it's the door. Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, I'll be 2 seconds.
Hurry up, then.
Hello. I've just called in to catch up.
She's just out the bath. She won't be a tick. Sit down.
Well, I can call in later.
No, she wants to see you, Audrey. You can help me take her mind off missing Ashley, because you heard about him coming back separately.
Yeah, I know. Fred told us. I couldn't believe it, silly boy.
Silly pair of them. She won't even sleep in her own bed till he's back home. Well, she won't even come in front door because he's not carried her over threshold.
Oh, so you're stopping here with her, are you?
Doing my bed. Maxine! Oh, you're there.
Oh,
it's Audrey.
Hiya.
Maxine, lovey, come on. I've just come to say welcome home. And I'm sorry you're missing Ashley.
Thanks.
Oh, well, we mustn't laugh at other people's phobias, must we? I mean, it's probably a real affliction for Ashley. Well, and you, of course. Still, you'll have work to keep you busy tomorrow.
Mum, have you moved that carrier bag?
What carrier bag?
I've got a present in it for Gary. You know, I still feel so awful about what I said about him in front of Judy. Do you remember?
Oh, no. Oh, you don't know about that either.
About what?
Oh, do you know, suddenly I seem to be the bearer of all the bad news.
I haven't found the right moment.
Tell me what?
Excuse me. Just been down cellar for a taster of my new brew. What would you say to another sampling session later this evening?
You mean a lock-in?
No, but we can keep it quiet amongst the chosen few, and it gives us a chance of another whip round for Gary.
Well, I prefer it if the licence had come through.
We've done our bit towards it, haven't we? It's not our fault.
Well, as long as you keep control of the chosen few, I don't want the whole pub in the know.
Hey, trust me. Oh, I thought I might pipe it up through the spare pump this time, if that's okay. Yep.
I'm hardly bothered about how you get it up from the cellar, Vinny.
I'm quite looking forward to my new job tomorrow. Change of scenery, catch up with my old mates. It'll be fun.
First time I heard you describe going back to work as a treat.
Well, you get stale with the same old thing, don't you? I do. Like adventure, me. Something new to come along and surprise you.
Yeah. Well, I just hope that Wheeler doesn't think you're going back for his benefit.
I don't care what he thinks.
Well, I care what he thinks. I'm not so sure that this was such a good idea after all.
I told you he was fine with me.
Yeah, but I don't trust him.
You trust me, don't you? Now stop worrying and go and get me another drink.
Thank you. Did Sharon get back all right? Not yet, no. I'm only asking out of concern, Rita. Yeah, well, I'll be the one to be concerned. OK. Yes, Michael.
Same again, please.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Hayley mentioned you'd recently moved out of a bedsit round here. I was just wondering whether it was still empty.
Well, how should I know? I'm not keeping tabs on it, am I?
Oh, right. Well, have you got a number for the landlord then?
No, we haven't got it anymore.
Oh. Well, can I have the address? It's just I'm desperate to find somewhere cheap.
That place would be a rip-off at half what he charges. Number 6, Arnica Street. The landlord lives on the ground floor, which is another bad side to it.
6 Arnica Street. Oh, that's a cool address. Arnica's amazing.
You're welcome to it, mate.
So.
What did that scruffer want?
He's asking about the bedsit.
Do you want your lunch on the table, over front of the telly?
I'm not hungry.
You've not had any breakfast. You've got to eat something.
I think I might just go for a walk along the canal.
Well, let's do that after lunch then, shall we?
No, I meant on my own.
OK. Whatever you want, Maxine. But you'll have a bite to eat first, won't you?
Mum, I think I'm just best left alone to sort my head out now. I just can't believe Judy Mallett's dead. I feel so guilty.
Guilty?
Every which way I think about it. First I upset her with all those things I said about Gary being best man. But then if Gary hadn't been at our wedding, then he'd have been beside poor Judy, wouldn't he? It's terrible. I mean, to think that he can just die like that out of the blue. She was only a couple of years older than me.
I know. Pulls you up.
She's going to be so upset.
Well, I just thought all the more reason you'd be glad of a bit of looking after from me.
No, Mum, I think I'm just best left alone. You go back and make things nice when Dad gets back. We can speak on the phone.
I haven't explained, Maxine. Oh, this is going to come out as another shock to you.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to hope you'll understand. I've made up my mind, love. I've walked out of that house. For good.
Hey?
I've left your dad, Maxine. And I'm never going back to him.
You and Dad are going to be together for life.
Then you've just taken that for granted, haven't you? Same as him. Not that I call what I share with your dad much of a life. He spends more time looking after his lorry than he bothers with me. I'm sorry, love, but it's true. All I am to him is his housekeeper. So he'll just have to get onto an agency and hire one of them, because I'm bored sick of it.
Well, I mean, haven't you told him so he knows how you feel?
Don't think I haven't tried, Maxine, but you know what he's like. Stuck in his newspaper, glued to the telly. He's clueless. And that's when he's at home at all, because a lot of the time, if he's not on the road, he's out playing bowls or digging his boring garden. That's the only way I've lasted it through, because I've had that much time left to myself. But I want a total break now. From now on, you can be the married woman. I'm after another taste of young, free.
Melanie.
Hiya.
I didn't expect to see you today.
Why, don't you want to then?
Oh, of course I do, don't be mad. I just think this has turned into a bit more than a final fling.
So, long as we're having a nice time. We are, aren't we?
Awesome. My boss came round here first thing this morning. Dame Audrey. Woke me up.
Why, what did she want?
My life history, which is now fascinated by, thanks to my drunk of a dad going for me in the Rovers last night.
Your dad?
Yeah, my dad. Semi-famous once-upon-a-time rugby champ.
You what?
Oh, I just thought I'd be the first to fill you in.
What? Are you saying he went for you in the Rovers?
Well, he often talks with his fists.
Oh, you're kidding.
Probably won't be his last appearance around here either. No one knows where I am.
Oh, Tom.
Anyway, I didn't tell Audrey the whole picture. She's just interested because she thinks he's some sort of star.
But why is he so horrible to you?
Well, he's a very bitter bloke, especially since my mum died. That's when he really hit the drink. But then, you know, he's always had a problem with me. Basically because I don't want to be him. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers. Did your mum die quite recently?
Just over 2 years ago. Cancer.
Oh, that's awful.
I think my dad really loved her, even though she did always used to take my side against him.
Is it only you then? No brothers or sisters?
No, just myself.
Well, I think you're really gorgeous. Come here and give us a kiss and let me cheer you up a bit.
Mum, this is nonsense. Does Dad know or doesn't he?
Well, he'll get the message good and clear when he comes back to an empty house.
Mum, this is turning my head in. You mean Dad doesn't even know? He doesn't even know you've been here with me? What if he's tried to phone you?
Well, I'm sure if he thinks of phoning, he'll get round to phoning here eventually.
Mum, you must still basically love him, don't you?
No, I don't think I do anymore.
I think you're just trying to shock him so he wakes up and he just changes all his ways. I mean, you don't have to tell me Dad needs a bit of a shove. But you can't say that that's it, finished forever.
If I don't, it'll be me who's finished forever. He's not got it in him to change enough, Maxine. My only chance is to cut myself off and make a whole new start. And you'd rather that than find I flipped and stuck a knife in him, wouldn't you?
Oh, Mum, I can't even believe I'm hearing you say this. Oh, yeah?
Guess what? And I'll give you a clue.
You haven't, have you?
Toy, we've got our own place.
Ow.
Oh, now don't get too excited. It's dead basic, but I reckon we can cozy it up.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Is it Linda's old place?
Yeah. Yeah, oh, look, that is a brilliant idea of yours, Hayley. We owe you more than ever now.
I'm just glad I remembered to mention it. So, have we actually got it for real then?
Well, he wants a deposit on it, but I managed to persuade him to take half now and half at the end of the month, on account of how that's me totally skinned.
Oh, we'll get some money from somewhere, won't we?
Well, I reckon the only way we'll get what we need is if I get a job. Choice of two evils.
Hello, Sally. Rita, can't believe this. She's selling fireworks. Not me. Sharon. This is her shop now. And if you want to tell her, as a mother of a couple of youngsters, how you feel, well, let's hope she'll listen to you.
I will tell her. I'll tell her exactly.
Right.
See ya.
Bye, love.
It wasn't my fault.
It was your fault.
It wasn't.
That's when it makes the toast, right?
Oh, dear.
And then when boring old Richard and Jean turned up,
Oh, no, that were worth the old trip, that were.
her face when she saw us both sitting there.
Thought she'd gone through a time warp.
No, I couldn't be bothered explaining anything to them, so I just said it was a long story.
I told them I'd been to see a hypnotherapist.
You what? You did not.
Oh, yeah, I did. I said I had these problems in my childhood that I'd blanked out, and now I've got this new teddy bear. I was learning to love myself again.
You told them that?
Well, of course I didn't, you soft noodle.
Oh.
I was tempted, though.
Oh, I don't know why I'd bother listening to you.
Oh, we had a right laugh, didn't we? A real laugh.
That's what I've missed, that. You could always make me laugh.
Oh, I've had a brilliant weekend, Sharon. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, you're off now, then?
Yeah, I've got an early start in the morning.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, thanks for coming with me.
Oh, wouldn't have missed it. I'll get your bags.
Hi!
Scene.
So you're here now then, eh?
Welcome home.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, I heard about Ash.
Oh, Audrey's just been round. She told me about your dad.
Good old Audrey.
Just can't get my head around what's been happening. There's Ashley stuck on a cargo ship. Poor Judy Mallett suddenly died. All that stuff about you. Now my mum's just decided to tell me she's walking out with my dad.
You're kidding?
Yeah, she's round at ours. She's staying there. I said I had to go out for a walk. I just can't cope with it anymore. You can offer us a drink.
Right. Yeah. Glass of wine.
Yeah, a large one. Oh, should we go to Rovers?
I thought I recognised that voice.
You?
Did you have a fab honeymoon?
I knew you two were up to something at our wedding. In my bridal suite. You were, weren't you?
Only snogging.
Yeah, sure. And I suppose Philip doesn't know about it.
It's only a last little fling, Max. Oh, don't say anything to Philip, please. It's not about him. It's just me having some fun.
Yeah, well, I don't think he'll see it like that. Just forget I was here, OK?
What if she tells Philip?
She won't. Come back to bed.
Have you got 5 minutes?
Yeah, of course I have.
Did you have a good time in Nottingham?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a right laugh seeing all my old mates again. It were great.
Did Ian enjoy it as well? Or weren't you going to tell me that you went with him?
What is this? Has somebody been spying on me?
Not spying.
Who?
Oh, Sharon.
I want to know who told you, Rita.
It's just who happened to be there when you left. Which, as it turned out, was Natalie.
Natalie? What, she went straight and stirred it with you, did she? Oh, she's got a flaming nerve. How dare she?
Look, I saw you both arriving back here myself, so don't go on about Natalie.
Well, so what, any road? We both went down to see our old friends. Is that a crime?
All that concerns me is if you're getting yourself involved with him again.
Well, I'm not, am I?
He's getting to be quite a regular visit around here.
I like his company. Look, Rita, I've learnt my lesson. And so has he. We're just enjoying the best of each other now. So stop worrying, eh?
Can I have a white wine, please? Yep. You haven't seen Sharon in here, have you?
No, I assumed she wasn't back from a travel.
See what you think, lads?
You are excellent, Elf.
Good luck, Ben. Cheers.
Champion.
Aye, it's not a bad drop of stout, so it's not. That's better than the last lot. What do you say, Frederick?
You've surpassed yourself, innit?
Well, that's down to dispensing it through the hand pump. It aerates it, see?
Oh, yes.
Aye, aye. Am I missing out on something here?
Hey, Les, behave yourself.
Is this a new batch, Vinny?
Don't tell the whole world about it. I promised Natalie we'd be discreet.
Discreet? Discreet's my middle name, pal. Well, come on, pull us a jar.
Yeah, well, dig deep in your pockets for young Gary then, gents.
Aye, with pleasure. Aye, Leanne, all right.
Oh, yes, you all right?
There's 8 good gallons in that cellar, all wants drinking.
Oh, aye. Well, you fill us a jug up to take home. I'll sup it for me breakfast.
£24. Sharon, I've got to talk to you about selling fireworks.
There she is. So, still trying to mess up your life again, are you?
Me? From what I've seen, it's you who's messing up your life, Sharon.
Oh, don't worry. Rita told me you'd been spying on me.
Good. Then no doubt she thinks you're making a big mistake as well, does she?
You're just jealous of me, aren't you? Because Ian dumped you because he still wanted to marry me.
Sharon, if you think I'm jealous because you've got that two-faced creep back in your life, then you must be raving mad. So either shut up and order or get out my pub, please.
Aye.
You still can't admit it, can you? Blokes only want you for one thing, and that's only because they don't have to pay you for it.
Excuse me, sweetheart. I think you've said enough.
Yeah? Well, I hope it's sunk in then.
Look, are you going to go gently or not?
She's going. Come on, Sharon.
It's all right. I said what I came for.
My word.
Ah, well.
Well, I suppose I better rustle us up some tea.
No, don't get yourself locked in there. We go out. I'll get us a cab.
Oh, better not tonight.
Hey?
Yeah, I wanted to be asleep by 10, so I wake up fresh for my first day.
It's only 8:30.
Yeah, but I was planning to have a bath and wash my hair.
All right, I'll tell you what we do. I'll get a pizza. We both have an early night.
So long as you mean for sleep purposes only, mind. Cheers.
Cheers. I bumped into Paul Wheeler's wife once at a do. Seemed quite a nice woman. Felt sorry for her, knowing his reputation.
Oh, yeah? Sounds like she's kicked him out.
What?
Yeah, he was talking about living closer to the factory. So from what I gathered, he's living in this flat. She's in the house. So I suppose they're heading for a divorce. Any road, put me down for a large Hawaiian.
Hey?
Pizza, if you're ordering. I'll run me bath.
Oh, you know what she's like better than anybody, Sally. Look what she did to your marriage.
But you don't think she's trying to get back with Ian herself?
She's doing her best to make sure I don't, though, isn't she?
Hang on a minute, what are you saying? You and Ian are history, aren't you? Well, aren't you?
Oh, maybe we're not.
What?
We had a fantastic weekend away, Sally. Seeing all our old friends, you know. I mean, we really get on.
Yeah, but how could you ever trust him again? After how he treated you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm all confused. I just really, really like being with him, Sally. It's what I've missed, all that closeness. It's what I hoped I was getting with Danny. But any road, it's what he feels about me, too. I feel sure he does.
What, you really think you're going to get back involved with him?
I think I already am. I can't help it. Hey, but don't tell Rita, though, will you?